Jr. from 20th up to 15th. Paul Menard, 9 spots. Casey Kane, +7. Let's get a Dale Jr. nationwide performance report from Vince Welch.
Mike Jr.'s been really happy this weekend. You know, you're always wanting more from the car, but they got to a good point with the car in practice, and they were all very happy. We've seen a lot of smiles from Jr. this weekend. They came into it, even though they qualified 20th, they came in feeling like they had a top 5 car. They said the key is getting from the 20th position up near the top 5 without using up that Chevrolet. We'll see if they can get it done here this afternoon.
He passed Ryan Newman, moving him up to 14th. Busch, your leader. Gordon completed the pass on Larson. That's why there's a big gap back from Allmendinger, with Jeff Gordon now 3rd.
You know, when you look at Kyle Larson in this 42 car, he was brought up, his hometown, very close to here, Elk Grove, California. And he said that his mom and dad would bring him to watch the races when NASCAR first started coming here. And why? He was a huge Jeff Gordon fan.
Well, he may not be right now, because Jeff Gordon just drove by him. Whoa, now. That one car looked like he's got a problem.
We're hearing he may pit, Darrell, with a tire going down. Vince?
That's exactly right. McMurray radioed in just a couple of laps before saying that he had a bad vibration in 4th gear, something they certainly didn't have in practice. Radioed just a moment ago said it's either coming apart or I've got a loose wheel, something, but they are prepared for Jamie McMurray to pit.
Well, he's coming to pit road right now. Good thing about it, he can make this stop here and stay on the lead lap, but this right here will change their strategy for the rest of the race.
Larry, depending on what's wrong with that tire, we've had a number of tires today, this weekend. A tire came, the tread came unlaminated from the casing. We've had some tires blistered. We've had some rear tire issues.
And corners make up the 11 turns here at Sonoma. Kurt Busch, his lead is shrinking. He's now up on Allmendinger by just 1.8 seconds. But there's still 29 laps to go here in Sonoma.
Hole shot there by the 48 car. Got a nice jump on February of 15, but here's Logano looking for some room on the inside. Not going to be able to get there. Looks like maybe the 18 is going to take that spot away from Joey Logano. Whoops, fights back over turn 3A there.
Every time you get the advantage going one direction, you lose it in the next corner.
Right, well, the 18 prevailed. He was able to hold that spot.
6th place side by side. Larson to the inside. A lot of crowding going on right there as they come down into turn 7. Biffle on the outside.
Look at that. Oh, my gosh. Did you see that 42 car Larson? I thought he was going to turn over.
But how about Tony Stewart in that white 14 car there behind Joey Logano? I think for the first time, he can see the leader in front, and he's motivated right now.
He's had a pretty good car all day long, and he's been hanging around the front here. Nice run by this bunch.
3 of the top 5 right now have yet to win this season. Trying to punch their ticket into the chase for the Sprint Cup. Kyle looked low, looked high. Tight line through turn 11.
Guys, watch that 41 car, Kurt Busch. He's led twice as many laps as anyone today. He's really fast, but he's stuck back in the 12th spot, trying to fight his way into contention. His tires are a little bit fresher, but that's an awful lot of track position to make up, Darrell.
Yeah, Mike, you can put that 48 car out front. I don't care if he got 4 or 5 extra laps on his tires. Some of these other guys, and the way that car's been all day, I just don't know for anybody. Warrior maybe. Warrior's had a good car too, and so has Kyle Busch, but that 48's been mighty supreme today.
There you go.
Well, think about it. How many winners have we had here in the last 10 races?
10 winners. 10 different winners. Turn 7. That was Kurt Busch making the pass on Biffle. So Kurt moves up to 9th. Red and black car.
That 41 car is good, but there's no substitute for track position. You're going to wear out your stuff trying to get back to the front.
Mike, you asked me at the top of the show about strategy, and we still 24 laps is eternity in a road course, but right now the difference could be
supreme today.
Mike, you spoke about the drivers. It's not one of the top five. How about Clint Boyer? 92 races since he's been to victory lane.
What about Kyle Busch with his injured leg and ankle? And here he is driving a pretty darn good race today. And we know how bad he wants to win. He's got to have to win.
And the third one of those is Tony Stewart in the top five. When was the last time we saw Tony Stewart right up within sight of the lead this late in the race?
There's a lot on the line here for everybody. But Jimmy Johnson, who has 4 wins, I mean, he wants to win another one. Obviously, he always want to win every time he goes to the racetrack. But there's some guys behind him that are desperate.
Yeah, he and Joey Logano have nothing to lose. They have wins.
What is
Up in the points. They're in the chase.
There's Boyer, there's Kyle Busch, there's Tony Stewart, Kyle Larson, back to Newman, Nath, Biffle. I mean, there's a bunch of guys in the top 10 that would give anything right now for a win.
I don't think give is part of the equation going forward here.
No, it's maybe one.
Road course twice a year on the schedule. Yep. Through the 1980s, Dan Gurney was NASCAR's first road course expert. Won the Motor Trend 500 there 5 times.
We started the year there and ended the year there for a long time.
What I saw right there from that aerial view, Darrell, is Dale Earnhardt Jr., who you're riding with. He really charges turn 11, trying to just get under Tony Stewart, but Tony really beats him off the corner.
Yeah, I think what Junior's trying to do is show him his nose and thinking he might let him in, give him some room. But Smoke's having a pretty good run right here. He's not going to give up anything.
Junior got completely side by side in turn 7, but coming out of there, Stewart had the line and held the spot.
Got a pretty good race car to, considering the tires and where everything is. He's hanging in there pretty tough.
Biggest thing with the line of cars behind, there goes Kurt Busch going by Joey Logano. That's another one that moves him up to 4th place with 15 to go.
He's coming. It reminds me of last year of Jeff Gordon. You see here, Dale Jr. and Tony Stewart fighting it out.
Same song, second verse, same place.
Got 7. Yeah. You can get up along the side of the guy. We saw it with Carl Edwards. We saw it with the 78 and the 55. But, man, it's getting a clean pass there is treacherous.
Here's a different angle on it, and you'll see what Stewart does to defend.
Where Martin Truex kind of shoved the 55 off the track, and that's where that fiasco started. 78 shoved him off the track right there, and then bringing in, like he said, I'm trying to get back on the track when we made contact.
Since the last restart, clearly Kurt Busch the biggest mover, up 8 spots. Kevin Harvick up 5. Jeff Gordon, Denny Hamlin, Jamie McMurray.
Yeah, I think Harvick's done a really nice job. He's running 9th, but you think about the trouble they had in the pit early with the car falling off the jack. They've been able to rally back here pretty good, sitting in the top 10.
Jeff Gordon riding with him in the 24 car. He's made his way back into the top 20, but 20 seconds behind his teammate, Jimmy Johnson, in that 48.
Yeah, back in 19th. Here comes Harvick. He's going to pick another one off here. The 31 and Newman getting by him in turn 7.
Up ahead, Dale Jr. had another look at Tony Stewart. Nothing doing.
7 and 11, that's the 2 safest places to make a pass if you can get position. I mean, that is huge. We've seen almost every car get off right there and hit the wall. We saw it with the J.J. Yaley. We saw it with the 95 of McDowell. We've just seen a lot of guys have trouble there. Larry, did he look how much debris he's got on
I hope there's no sports here.
I'll tell you what, now Hart won't mess around. Smoke says, I hope y'all have fun playing with these. I gotta go. I'm out of here. See ya.
Casey Mears has lost a wheel and axle broke. A rear axle broke. You see it's still attached at the hub.
Gotta be a
Caution is out.
I saw him limping down the back straight into turn 10 there. Wasn't sure what the problem was. I thought he had a flat tire, but much worse.
Yeah, not only the rear axle, yeah, it was still hooked in, but it looks like to me the whole snout of that rear end housing has broken off.
That's what hopping those curves will do for you.
Mears was 15th.
Haven't seen that in a long time. But I think, Mike, no kidding, that's hopping those curves. It's one of the things you worry about is, breaking something in the suspension.
And that was just coming out of turn 11. And Casey got the car out of harm's way as the wheel and axle bounce into a catch fence.
Except Jimmy Johnson, because it gives him one more shot. I mean, just look, that is everything to do with that side of the rear end.
That's the brake rotor, the brake, the caliper.
Larry, let me correct. That axle didn't break. You can see the splines on the end of it. The axle's there. It's, as you said, the axle housing of everything is out there. The axle housing looks like it broke.
Exactly, the snout, where all of that is fastened into. Yeah, that.
Pit road, Boyer, Kyle Busch, Logano, Kurt Busch, Harvick, Newman, Kane, Earnhardt, Larson.
I did not see that one coming. Chad Knaus was in a box. He only had one choice, to stay out. If he pits, absolutely they stay out. So he couldn't win on that call.
And Jamie McMurray stayed out.
He looks like does that not look like a lonely man sitting in the pit?
And so did Jeff Gordon, Ricky Stenhouse, and Matt Kenseth stay out. The top 5 did not pit. Watch Clint Boyer and this late decision.
Looks like to me he made the decision a little bit. He saw Kyle Busch, and that 18 was absolutely committed to the inside of it.
Well, I can't get it. Look at the train that come behind him. Everybody.
How about that pit entry, Andy?
Yeah, the key thing here, guys, is there is no commitment cone or commitment line. It's just that wall there. As long as they can make it to that area, they're legal. So he basically did hang Jimmy Johnson out the drive.
Hillside.
I don't think it's what they can do. It's what this 1 and 17 and 24 and the 20 can do.
They're on it. Green flag.
Pretty good drag race up the hill here. Looked like McMurray yielded just a little bit to Jimmy Johnson, let him get clear.
First 5 on worn tires. Everybody else with new ones.
So you can't go anywhere. You got a roadblock here. So
Whoa, very wide. Boyer.
Exactly what I was telling you. There's one out of the way. Got the 20 car, Kansas out of the way.
Now he's on Kyle Busch. Boyer to the inside of Busch. Up and over the hill at 3. Last time to turn. Kurt closes the gap. 4, 5 car lengths. As Kurt follows off turn 10. One last chance at turn 11.
Watch this 4 and a 15 back there. They got a pretty good battle going on for third.
And off the final turn. No crutches necessary. Kyle Busch wins at Sonoma. And for the first time in Sprint Cup history, the Busch brothers finish 1-2.
Wheelies?
No trips.
Holy cow!
On a Saturday in February, Kyle
That
Busch
burns
was
the
on
rubber.
an unprotected concrete wall at over 100 miles an hour. Spent a month in the hospital.
Hopped out of the car and walked
Well,
in.
people say not
Kyle, you've
to
only
water
been back
every
for
day.
5 races. A broken
Even
leg, a broken
even the
foot.
high
You
baskets
become a
only
dad,
need
and
once
you
a day,
say
and
you
this
never
true
know if you're
heat.
ever going to get back to victory lane.